beautiful look there, peering down on the National Mall of Washington, D.C. It'll be the Braves and the Nationals next. We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Well, here's a couple of guys that are making their season debut. Now, they've just been watching these first few games, so you know they're itching to finally get out there and pitch. So we'll see what they've learned, and we'll also see which guy gets off to a good start.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as they'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. They'll go to work against the sinker ball specialist, former Tiger right-hander Doug Fister. Ender Inciarte will stand in. And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
Batting second, left fielder
Nick Markakis will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Swinging a ground ball to first. Desmond for one. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Michael Lee will step in now. A 2-1 offering. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Number 33 will get his first shot at it here. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Oof, what a time to call on that.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Starting lineup for Washington looks like this. They'll match up against a guy with as bright a future as anyone's, the prized prospect right-hander Julio Teheran. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Denard Span will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Hit hard down the right field line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Anthony Rendon will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Bryce Harper will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the 1-out single. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Jason Worth will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. The 1-1 on its way to Worth. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. After 1, no score. Freddie Freeman will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Pierzynski waiting, now the 1-1. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And that's finally over for a strike.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Hard hit down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a shot towards second. Taken there by Escobar. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ryan Zimmerman will start things off in the bottom of the second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Not the greatest swing that time as this is hit back toward the mound. And a rather easy first out.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Ian Desmond will stand in now, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Here he comes on 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Wilson Ramos will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Darwin Barney is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Here we go, Matt. Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Julio Teheran will get his first opportunity now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Ender Inciarte will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Nick Markakis would be next. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Yunel Escobar makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And here's Freeman at first himself to record the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Doug Fister will get his first cuts here. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Denard Span will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Nick Markakis will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, neither of these guys will get too much higher than this. 92 on the one hand versus an even 90 on the other. Michael Lee will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 33.
Number 33 will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Worth has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Freddie Freeman will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they're trying to make something out of this inning after all. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into second safely. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, he comes through with a 2-out, 2-strike RBI. That's a real confidence builder right there. And conversely, that's very deflating if you're out there on the mound.
A.J. Pierzynski will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Andrelton Simmons will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And it's full now, 3-2.
Ooh, he missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here and plate 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Nationals nothing. Anthony Rendon will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Bryce Harper will stand in here, the starting center fielder on last year's NL All-Star team. 3-1 on the way. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Washington, left fielder
Jason Worth will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and this one is gone, a home run. A solo home run for Jason Worth. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Here we go.
Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
The 2-1 home. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Ian Desmond will dig in. He popped out his first time. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Darwin Barney will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Let's go, DC!
And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. And he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Teheran.
Julio Teheran will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ender Inciarte will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Nick Markakis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian here as it's Wilson Ramos that gets set to lead off the Nationals half of the inning. Fouled back. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Lee is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Yunel Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Here we go, Matt. Here we go.
On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Number 33 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Michael Lee will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. Now here it comes. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Number 33 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a ground ball to first. Desmond for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Freddie Freeman will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. Ready on 2-1. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. And there is Denard Span. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And this will be fouled away.
Come on, man. Let's go. Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now, you got something else to worry about besides your man.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And if you're going to walk back-to-back hitters, you definitely don't want to do it to the top 2 guys in the lineup. But now you've got the heart of the order due up, and you know those guys can sense weakness from a mile away.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Now pitching for Atlanta.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Bryce Harper will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Swinging a bouncer out in front to second for 1, and it's right over his head.
And you know what? We see this happen way too many times. The ball's a nice little comebacker. He's got plenty of time to make this throw to second. But for some reason, he's got to wait an extra half second for his middle infielder to cover the base. And that delay just threw the timing of this play completely off.
Jason Worth will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A bare hand for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Number 33 will put this one away, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Andrelton Simmons will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Darwin Barney will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And his arrival on the mound will signal the end for Doug Fister. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jerry Blevins will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Chris Johnson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
23, Chris Johnson.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
That's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Ender Inciarte will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. Our score remains 2-1. R.A. Dickey will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
R.A. Dickey.
Ian Desmond will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Wilson Ramos will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Yunel Escobar will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Markakis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nick Markakis will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Let's go, Nationals!
That one's in there, 3-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He's going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Aaron Barrett is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 30, Aaron, now playing second base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 8, Danny Espinosa.
Michael Lee will stand in, base on balls his last time. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
The hits have certainly been few and far between so far. Just their 3rd hit of the ball game, and we're in inning number 8. From an offensive standpoint, you know, that's just not going to get it done.
Number 33 will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Span will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a 2-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Freddie Freeman will get another shot after he was robbed of a hit on a gorgeous play his last time. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, It's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
Here we go, Nationals.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ball 2.
Now, if you're Atlanta, you have got to come up with a key hit here. Well, that's been missing.
Let's get out of the inning now.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know, the problem with this slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Andrelton Simmons will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, so he's able to tightrope it out of danger here, and the inning is over. Braves will strand 3. They still trail it here 2-1. Danny Espinosa will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Lee is there and he has it for the out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Denard Span will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Anthony Rendon will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lee will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still lead it 2-1. Jonathan Papelbon is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 58.
Darwin Barney will be the first one to greet Papelbon as he'll get things started here in the 9th. Now a fly ball in the air out to Harper in right, and he's got it for the first out. Zoilo Almonte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. One out, nobody on. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, I thought this one was going to be 2, maybe even 3 off the bat. But take a look from this angle at how much room he's covering out there in center field. I mean, that's as good a jump as you're ever going to see.
Ender Inciarte will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the Braves now are down to their final strike. 41,888 fans up out of their chairs now in Washington. And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. And, low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Nick Markakis will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Another patented Papelbon performance here as he comes in to get the final 3 outs. That's going to earn him a save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him into the 7th inning, and that was enough to get his guys into position to win this ball game.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them get shot. Yeah.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 2-1. So long from Washington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. The winning pitcher is Doug Fister. His record is now 1-0.
The wind keeps beating on my window. I haven't slept all night. That